All right, how the fuck are ya? All right, I'm back today and I want to tell you about my crash experience. Crashing my car, writing it off, rolling it a few times. Oh man, it's a fucking trip. As you know, it's going really well. Habits were implemented every single day. No vices. Putting it all in. Training, diet, fasting, breath work, meditation, retaining my energy, getting stronger, kicking goals. Um, Doing really, really well. And little bit by little bit, the vices started to come back. So, I'm doing well. And you could probably relate. Everyone can relate to this. So, you're doing well. And I've done this in the past before too, but I recognize it a lot better now. So, you're going well. Why don't you enjoy yourself? You know, um, you know, have a treat, have a smoke, have this, have that. So it started just small. I can't tell you exactly when it was, but I was living in the new place and it was beautiful. As I said, I had kangaroos at my front porch, um, or the back porch, sorry. And yeah, they were coming to visit me every day and it was fucking mad. And yeah, I'm living, I'm going good. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going good. Why not? I'll just have a joint, you know? Um, and that's how it started. So I'm having joints. And I'm thinking, I said to myself, and this is the conversations we have with ourselves, and these are the lies we tell, because the the vices, the part of you that is addicted to these things, well, for me anyway, has been with me for so long that it's like a familiar voice. So it says to me, oh, come on, you're going so well. Look, you're in great shape. You're killing it. Your routine's perfect. Why not just have a J tonight? You know? And then I'm thinking, oh, I'll be one and done. And then I enjoyed it and had a laugh and had a few treats and watched a movie. And I had, because my tolerance was so good. So I hadn't smoked for like 6 months. So I was probably doing the best I've ever done since I've smoked weed. And I've been smoking weed off and on for like a long, long time, since I was maybe, I don't know, 16, 17 or something like that. Maybe not that much, but more in my 20s. But anyway, um, yeah, just whispered in my ear, "Hey, enjoy yourself." And then one night turned into 2 nights, and then I find myself, making a priority to make sure that I got weed for that night. And I say, oh, just at the end of the weekend, after Sunday, I'll pull it up, and then it's all right, another week, it won't hurt me. And then I'm smoking more weed, and then I'm having more treats, and then I'm sleeping in later, so I'm not getting my breath work done, and I'm not getting everything in my workouts, and then yeah, and then bit by bit, I started to just spiral back. So now I'm smoking weed, and because I'm chopping it up with ciggies, and I got ciggies on hand, and then I'm having a ciggy. And at first, I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting creative, and I'm writing ideas down, and I'm having all these, these feelings and thoughts, and romanticizing with the weed. And yeah, just fell back into the bad habits. So I'm pretty sure you can relate to this. You go really good for a period of time, and then you're going, oh well, I'm going good. Why not enjoy myself? And then you kind of slip back to your bad habits. So then it was lots of treats. I was eating like an apple pie. I was for a period, like for a week, I was eating a whole apple pie to myself every night, and like 4 ice cream bars. I'm thinking, oh, I'm in good shape. I'm lean. I'll be right. Like I'll be sweet. And then I just fucking kept going, and I completely blew out. And then I'm like, well, I'm blowing out. And then, um, yeah, not only that, the stimulation's not enough. So because I'm not doing my breath work, I'm not training efficiently. I'm not getting the right nutrients in. I'm not gaining, I'm not working for my dopamine. Therefore, I needed more dopamine. So then I'm wasting my energy. I'm busting nuts. And then it started to go real, real bad, because then I'm drained and now I need stimulation. So now I'm scrolling on Instagram, plus the weed, plus the ciggies, plus busting nuts like a fucking peasant. And yeah, then, and I remember the night. So I'm driving back, when I crashed my car, I'm driving home, and I only remember this the other day, which was a trip. It kind of came to me. While I was driving, the thoughts I was having just before I fucking crashed was tonight, that's it. Tonight, I'm done and I'm going to fast. So I had a moment where I'm like, tonight, I'm done. This is it. Or was I saying, no. I think I said to myself, this is it. I'm not smoking tonight and I'm fasting. I'm resetting. I'm back. And I was having a little conversation. So the old self, the addicted self, the lower nature, the wolf that I'll talk about in the next video, but the wolf that wants to enjoy and just be lazy and do nothing and get stimulation from not earning it, saying, "Oh no, you'll be right, another night, another night." And I was having this little conversation. It was only like 10 seconds or so, 15 seconds of, "Nah, I'm off. Nah, one more night," and I kept going back and forth. And in that moment, I was just driving, and there was no one on the road. I'm blessed that no one was on the road, and I'm driving, and I actually realized I was going slow. I was in like an 80 zone, and I was only going 60. And then as I realized, oh shit, I was having these thoughts, this little fight back and forth. I'm off tonight. I'm fasting again. Fuck it. Or one more night. What am I going to do? Come on, just one more night. Give me one more night. And then as I speed up to go from 60 to 80, as the gear changed and went up, I don't know if there was something on the road, or I can't remember if it was wet or not. Anyway, as the gear changed up and it went into 80, I just lost a bit of control. And then once I lost a bit of control, I kind of over steered, and then bang, I fucking hit straight into the side railing. So, but right front onto it, not side on, but right front on, and bang, I fucking hit. And I'll never forget this, but in that moment when I hit, I dead set felt bliss, like bliss and calm. I had no fear whatsoever. Zero fear. I felt bliss and calm. The only other time I've felt that bliss and calm is in deep meditation or in deep breath work when I've released. And yeah, as I'm fucking rolling, the car's rolling, I'm completely relaxed. And obviously that helped me. Completely relaxed, feeling of bliss. And yeah, I felt God, whatever you want to call it. So if I didn't believe in God or believe in source or the higher power, I would have said I met God or Jesus or Allah or whoever the fuck you want to call it, right? And then when I finally landed, so I've hit the corner straight over. I don't know how many times I rolled. It would have been a couple of times, and I've landed on the opposite side of the road. You see it in the thumbnail. So not the opposite side of the road, but the opposite side facing. So I was up against the railing on that same side on the left. And yeah, the car's pretty fucked up as you can see from the thumbnail. I lost the front passenger side wheel completely off, smashed the driver's side window completely. Um and yeah, so there was glass everywhere. And when I finally landed, as I said, I was in bliss, feeling like, you know, just feeling calm. And I landed, and the first thing I did was actually laugh. Like I laughed. Like I was like, oh fuck. And then I took a breath, and then it hit me. Fuck, I'm fucking, what the fuck? Like, first I'm looking around and I'm thinking, um, fuck, did I hit someone? I'm thinking, fuck, there was no other cars around. And I've probably felt, it felt like longer, but it probably was only like 15 seconds. I was just sitting there in the quiet. And then someone got out of their car and came over to me. And, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I was 100% fine. Like, no problem at all. Like, the window was completely smashed, glass everywhere. Um, and no issue at all. I felt sweet, like no injuries, nothing. And she comes to the door and she says, "You okay? You okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." What do I do? Like, do I call the ambos or what do I do? And she goes, "No, no, no. I got it. Sweet." And then I was looking for my phone, my wallet, and my phone because I was just sitting in the console. Then I had like probably 100. maybe more like dollars worth of change in my console. I had that much change that I actually had another plastic bag that I was putting change into. So when it obviously flipped, all this change just went everywhere, all over the road. Um, and my phone and my wallet went out the window as well. So another bloke that pulled up, a tradie bloke, actually picked up my wallet and my phone and came and gave it to me and said, "Oh, mate, here's your wallet and your phone." I said, "Oh, beautiful, mate. Thank you." So that was a blessing there, as well. The first blessing is I've rolled my car and I didn't even have a scratch on me. So I got my wallet and my phone, and then all these change just went out the window. And he also said to me, "Mate, you're going to be right for the test." Like, he was making sure I wasn't drunk or off my head, and I wasn't off my head, so I was sweet. Um, and yeah, fucking, and then the ambos come and the police come, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then they're like, "You're right to get out." Like, they're thinking I'm in bad shape, and they're asking me to check myself and all this sort of stuff. And they're saying, "Fuck, mate, you sweet." So I get out and I just kind of got out of the car and I was just covered in glass. So I was just completely covered in glass. And I literally just stood there and fucking brushed the glass off me. And they were checking me and they're saying, "Oh, you're all right." And they're lifting my shirt up and they're checking if I got any injuries. And I had no injuries. Um, Nothing at all. Literally, not a scratch on me. So, you know, it was a message from God as far as I'm concerned. You know, in that moment, I was having that conversation, that inner conversation with myself. Get back on track, or give it another night. One more night won't hurt. And God wanted to fucking show me what decision I needed to make. And he sent me right back into square one. Because as you know, I ended up back at home with my parents, which I'm blessed to have beautiful parents that love me and support me in that time, and still in this time now, to come home and sort my shit out. And as you know, in the last video, I fell off and I got into bad habits. I went into a depression and completely fell off. But now I'm back on track, and yeah, as I said, it was a sign from God. So I'm out there, and the cops couldn't believe that I had no injuries. They said, "Mate, is your neck sore? Is Do you feel like you've got any injuries?" I said, "No, I'm feeling fine. I feel 100%, no issues." Fuck, this rain's coming down, Jesus. Um, yeah, so they're checking me, and then the ambulance comes over to me and says, "Oh, mate, are you all good? Do you need to be checked?" And I was like, because I'm thinking, "No, fuck that. I don't want to pay for ambos." So I'm like, "No, mate, I'm good." And they asked me like 5 or 6 times. They said, "Mate, are you sure? Do you need to be checked? Are you okay?" And I said, "Mate, I'm actually 100%. Like, I'm sweet." And then another ambo came up and kept checking me. I said, "Look, man, I'm fine." I started to kind of get the shits. I was in shock. I didn't really know how to feel. I just kind of felt a bit numb and a bit strange. Like, I was like, "No, I'm sweet." And then all these are like the fireys were literally just sweeping all the glass up and sweeping the coins up that were all out on the road, and giving me handfuls of these coins and saying, "Oh, here you go, mate. Here's your change back." And I'm putting them in this plastic bag that I still had. And they were looking at me going, "Mate, are you all right, mate? You sweet?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm cool." And I didn't realize at the time because I was kind of in shock, but they just kept coming up, and the fireys and the ambos kept coming up. "Mate, you sweet? You all good? Like, nothing happened? Don't have a sore neck? Your back sweet?" Because the airbag didn't come out, I didn't feel any impact from the seat belt or anything. And they go, and then they're like, "Oh, mate, be careful tomorrow. You might have a sore neck. You might have a sore rib cage or something like that." And I was like, and the next day when I woke up, no problem. Like, I didn't even have a sore neck. Um, Again, I'm completely blessed. So again, it was a message from God. As far as I'm concerned, it was a message from God to tell me what path to choose. And it's just confirmed that I do have a mission. I got a mission, and I'm already doing it on a daily basis with my personal training. And it's not just about training, because a lot of my philosophy comes from mindset and awareness of yourself. And now I'm here to share it with everybody here. So that is my mission. And I know I've been given another chance, because I could have been in a way worse position and completely fucked up. I could have been paralyzed. I could have hurt someone. I could have been paying fucking a lot of money. But all I lost was the car. And it is what it is. A car, I survived. So I'm blessed. I came out on top. It was the best scenario. I hit no one, not paying anyone's insurance, not doing any jail time for hurting anybody. And I'm in one piece, literally not a scratch. The only time I got a scratch was when I had to come to the car the next day to pick up all the bits and pieces out of my car, and I cut my finger on a piece of glass, and that was it. So yeah, I'm truly, truly blessed, and things happen for a reason. And the reason that I believe that it happened was because, again, I fell off the path, my true path that I'm meant to be doing, to help others. We're all here to help others. We're all here to be our best version, to help others be their best. And that's the golden rule. Love thy neighbor. It's in all the scriptures. Yeah, it's all in different wording and all that sort of stuff. So treat others how you'd like to be treated. Bring people up. Never put them down. So that's what I'm here for to do on this channel. I'm going to do another video about the Awaken Wolf brand. And I'm going to go in depth of why I call it Awaken Wolf. I'm not saying I'm the Awaken Wolf. I'm not saying I'm awakened or anything like that. I am awakening. I've been awakening for a period of time. I see things how they are, and it doesn't make sense to me the way the world is and the way that people are. And I'm here to help you make a little bit more sense of yourself, society, and why things are the way they are. I'm here to awaken you. I'm here to awaken the wolf within you, tame the beast, and awaken the soul. So that's the next video I'm going to make. So, yeah, that's my experience, near-death experience. I've had some other near-death experiences in the past, but nothing like this, where I could literally feel the presence of God while I'm rolling in the air. It was a trip, man. But again, I'm just blessed that I'm here. I'm grateful. And I know my purpose now, and my purpose is this. And yeah, to bring people up to their best version. So if you want to, get in on it, you want to follow me, you just follow my journey, or you want to use the tools that I'm going to give you, then like and subscribe. Share this with someone that needs it. We've all got bad habits. We've all got things we can work on. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm always working on it. I go up, I go down. But the thing is, life is like a roller coaster. You can't get off it. It does go up, it does go down, it does go upside down. It is scary in moments, but you got to have tools in place and systems to keep yourself on top. The world is constantly bombarding us with a lot of bullshit, trying to make us forget about who we truly are. And I'm here to remind you of who the fuck you are. You are powerful. You are the most powerful thing in this world. You are literally a reflection of the all, of source, of God. And I'm going to help you awaken to that. But you have to tame the lower part of you and make the wolf or the animal within you your best friend, not your enemy, because it can be your enemy easily. You must take control of it and be your best and awaken the wolf. So that'll be the next video. All right, guys, next time, I'll see you. Have a great weekend and behave yourself and be good or be good at it.